Don't let time stand still this Sunday, say campaigners. It could save lives. And enjoy fireworks, but don't be blind to the dangers. Tips on how to have a safe bonfire night. Hello. Moving the clocks back is a dangerous waste of time, according to a new report. It claims that when we put our clocks back an hour to Greenwich Mean Time this Sunday, lives will be put at risk on our roads. Newsround's Nick Gardner reports.
The switch from British summertime to Greenwich Mean Time means lighter mornings and darker evenings. But many safety groups also claim the extra hour we get in bed each autumn kills people. The Policy Studies Institute wants the government to stick with BST all year round, saying it's more suited to the way most people live their lives than GMT. It argues that in the evening people are tired and more careless than in the morning, and that there's more traffic on the roads. By sticking to BST, the evenings will be lighter longer and there'll be fewer accidents.
Next Sunday, what will happen is that it will be dark an hour earlier in the late afternoon when we go home from school or from work. And the consequences of that will be that there will be an increase in road accidents, as there has been every year.
In the late 60s, the government experimented with keeping British summertime, but it was unpopular and the scheme was abandoned. Farmers and other people who start work early in the morning are also against the move to all-year-round BST. For them, it will be an extra hour of darkness to work through. And in Scotland, where it gets light later, people are also against switching. However, a new opinion poll found nearly 2/3 of the population in favour of staying with BST, so it may not be long before clocks in the country where time is set will be permanently running an hour fast.
Now to the Caribbean, where warships have taken up position off the coast of Haiti, trying to force the country's army to let their president back into power. 5 countries, including Britain, are sending Navy ships to join the patrol in the West Indies. Soldiers controlling Haiti have broken their promise to stand down to let President Aristide return to power. Newsround's Paul Welsh reports.
6 warships from America and 3 from Canada have already taken up position. Britain, France and the Netherlands have ships on the way. They're making sure no one breaks the United Nations ban on supplies reaching Haiti till the president is back in power. In the marketplaces of Haiti's capital, Port-au-Prince, people are panic buying before supplies get short and prices are going up quickly. Hundreds of people are packing into buses to escape the capital for the countryside because American soldiers are on standby to invade if control isn't handed back to the president. Many shops and businesses are closed and the streets are quieter than usual because people are hiding indoors, worried about what may happen in the next few days. President Aristide was elected in February 1991, the first president of Haiti picked by a proper, free vote. He promised to improve life for the poor, but 7 months later, the rich and the army had kicked him out of power. Earlier this year, Haiti was cut off by the United Nations and no supplies were allowed in. To get that blockade lifted, Haiti's military leaders agreed to the outside world's demands to step down. But on Monday, when the deadline came for Haiti to be handed over to the United Nations control, gangs organized by the military government wouldn't let ships land UN officials or troops. The president was to have taken power again on October the 30th, 11 days from now. The threat from America is that if cutting off supplies hasn't persuaded Haiti's military rulers to let him back by then, the outside world will use a massive armed force to put the president back where he belongs.
Some news just in. A man has been jailed for 25 years for planning an IRA bomb attack in central London and also for attempting to murder a policeman. Patrick Kelly was told by a judge at the Old Bailey that the bomb he intended to explode would have killed or seriously injured people. With Bonfire Night less than 3 weeks away, the government's launched a new campaign aimed at cutting the number of injuries caused by fireworks. Last year, there were 1/3 more people hurt than the year before. For Newsround, Paul Druitt reports.
This year's government campaign concentrates on television and newspaper adverts, pointing out the damage fireworks can cause, particularly to eyes. But the video's not enough, according to the company Standard Fireworks, which says the campaign should also be telling people how to use fireworks safely. The Labour Party agrees. It's criticised the campaign organisers for not providing detailed safety leaflets, as they did last year. But the government says every single box of fireworks has the firework code printed on it, and people should read it carefully. It also claims that nearly all accidents are caused by the wrong or stupid use of fireworks. There are already strict rules about how to get hold of them. You're not allowed to buy fireworks if you're under 16, and they're only supposed to be on sale 3 weeks before November the 5th. A third of all injuries last year were to people's eyes, and almost half those people who were hurt were under the age of 15. Many accidents happen at small parties and back gardens. The bigger, well-organised bonfire night displays are generally said to be safer. So remember, enjoy fireworks, but don't be blind to the dangers.
4 environmentally friendly buses were unveiled today, which could mean the days of the diesel-guzzling variety may soon be a thing of the past. The city of Oxford is the first place trying out the new green buses. They don't really look any different, but they certainly sound different to ordinary buses. They're electric, and that means that there are no exhaust fumes. Inside them, there's a revolutionary kind of battery which has to be recharged overnight, though it can be topped up during the day. And finally, a new type of stamp went on sale in the northeast today. It gets rid of the problem of yucky tasting glue because they're self-sticking. The Royal Mail are urging letter writers to peel it, stick it, don't lick it for a 6-month trial period. So far, the first-class postage stamps are only available in booklets of 20. The stamps look identical to those that need licking. If people like them in the northeast, they'll soon be on sale nationwide. And that's it for tonight. Until around the same time tomorrow, bye-bye.
Cheers, Chris. See you tomorrow. Now, stand by for some very hot Percy gossip. But first, look ahead to tomorrow's menu. Starting at the earlier time of 3:45, that's Spider there to kick off the action. And then Pingu Mania erupts, woo, at 3:10. Tea and cakes at the ready, or tea and Eccles cakes for Harum Scarum, if you please. Banana Man, our hero, whizzing into action at 4:05. Then that'll be followed by the superb Pirates of Darkwater. Tony and our Gabby with Heartbeat after that. And then this tape of the hockey match is causing a bit of a stir in Grange Hill. That's tomorrow at 5:10. So, lots coming up. But now, this hot Percy gossip. Yes, fan mail for our Percy. And some nice pictures. This one, he's never here, though, to see it. But thank you very much indeed to Susan Mabby from Sussex, who sent that drawing in of Bit Percy, who's on the left there. And this one's coming from Jessica Smith, who lives in Eastlake in Loughborough. She's aged 11. But where is He's here! Percy! Where have you been? Where have you been? He was digging in the Blue Peter last time, and I can tell, because look, he's shrunk in the wash. Anyway, more Lucky Likes after Byker Grove.